So, let me show you around the apartment. This is going to be an apartment tour because I haven't done one in a few years. And obviously, so what ended up happening here, I want to tell you the story. We had a flood a little bit because some idiot on the fucking 7th floor, he was a drug addict. He was, apparently he was cooking a meth lab or some shit. He ended up starting a fire in his apartment, and it caused a flood throughout all of these, to the point that maintenance had to open these up and replace some of the wiring and stuff in it and whatnot, and water was just coming out here. So that's why this looks like this. Not my fault. Although I'm not sure about those marks. Probably the cats, because I used to have the litter box right here. But I gotta sweep and mop because I have an inspection coming in about a week, and I'll probably have this place clean by the time that happens. But this is the kitchen. Those see, the funny story about these bags, right, is that these bags, I get them at the store, they're 5 cents, whatever. And then, what I do with them, I end up using them for bottles, which, by the way, I gotta clean all this shit. Trust me, I'll have this place spotless by the time that, the inspection happens. This bag I use for, clothes that I have. I've basically maxed out all my stuff in these drawers. So I have no room in any of these drawers or any of these drawers over here that I'll show you for anything. But bottles, I try to bring bottles back. I'm actually planning on bringing bottles back on Saturday, all of these, because I like money. And to be honest with you, I have Saturday off, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'll drink what I have in my fridge and whatnot. So I shared a picture of it on my YouTube community tab, but this is my Nintendo Switch 2 that I ended up getting recently. I worked, let me tell you, that entire week for that paycheck, I worked a lot of hours to prepare myself for. I was gonna buy this. I was actually planning on uploading a video where I went to like a physical store to buy this, but I to be honest with you, ICE was in Portland not too long ago, and to be honest with you, listen, I'm a U.S. citizen, and I fear for my life. Okay, I end up getting nervous, like, oh shit, they're fucking killing U.S. citizens in Minneapolis now. Ugh, I don't want to go anywhere near them, so I try to stay within my zone, right? So I try to stay within my zone. I don't even give a shit that I'm a U.S. citizen. The fact that they're doing illegal shit and killing people is fucking ridiculous. But anyway, I ended up not going to the store to pick this up. So what I ended up doing was I ended up ordering it from not Walmart, Amazon, and it got delivered. I also got this. This is obviously the Joy-Cons came with the system, but this is a Joy-Con charging grip. Every time they release a new Switch, I end up getting a new Switch, because I have two regular Switches and a light. So when they release a regular Switch, at for example, Switch 2, Switch OLED, Switch OG, I end up getting a Joy-Con charging grip because I don't want to spend the money on a fucking a Pro controller. So I'm just like, you know what? I just rather have this, like this all the time. And let me tell you, the Switch 2 is a pretty awesome system, and I probably should have been playing some Breath of the Wild because I'm still playing through that game. But I didn't end up doing any gameplay today. This is my computer monitor. It's a 4K monitor. This is I think it's a 32 inch if I remember correctly. Could be a 27. I think it's 32 though. I think it's a 32 inch. Actually, maybe it's not maybe it is. I don't know. I don't even remember what size computer monitor this is. This is my old computer, my oldie, the one I got in 2018 or was it 2019? I don't remember. 2018 or 2019, one of the 2 years. Anyway, I got this when I was over at It used to be a place called Bayside Village, but now it's called the Linden, I think. And anyway, it's owned by a property management company now, because they bought it like the same year I had moved in there. And then they're like, we gotta evict everybody. Oh boy, that was a hectic. But they ended up letting me keep this stand that I use for the computer and the computer stuff. That's my blue snowball. I definitely want to get a replacement blue snowball. We're not a blue snowball. The replacement mic. Something a little more not super fucking big like that. Actually, that's an alternate thing I got for it. This is an alternate thing I got for it to put it in, but I kind of want to just get a new mic. Yeah, new mic. What do you think? So obviously you see I have the Epic Games Store loaded. If you want to know my Epic ID, it is Full Metal Kendo. That's one of my PS3s. I have I think this was 160 gig, but I ended up getting a 750 gigabyte hard drive in this. I mainly use the PS3 for like Blu-rays and stuff. Although 4K Blu-rays, I use the Xbox One X. I also have my PS4 Pro right there. That's the Star Wars limited edition fucking beast. Some games. I have some PS3 games over there. All my PS3 games are over there. PS5, Switch OLED. See, the thing is, I was gonna have the Switch 2 right here. I had a spot for it. Actually, I was gonna move the Switch Lite and a couple other things out of there, and I was getting it all set up, and I realized that the Switch 2's cord does not go all the way over there, and it doesn't go over there. It won't fit. It literally won't reach either here or here. So I was like, fuck, my plan is fucking ruined. So I ended up just putting the Switch 2 here. Near my computer, which, fine, I guess. I mean, I wanted to play it on this TV, but I guess not. PS5, obviously I don't have it on right now, but PS5 is pretty cool. I have two PS5. I have two of everything, basically, okay? At least two of everything. I have some old console, too, in my closet over here. I'll show you in a minute. Old chair that I'm planning on getting rid of. I'm planning on getting rid of that couch. I'm planning on getting rid of this thing, because it's ruined now. I'm getting rid of this desk, because I never finished it. It was going to be my new computer desk. It was going to be great. It was going to be beautiful. It's bigger than this one. And what happens, I don't end up finishing it. I asked my brother to come over and help me, and then he gets tired of it. And he's like, I'll do it another time, and he never did. So, this is one of my other bureaus. I use it to hold this TV. This is the one I got off of eBay. I got it for like $200 or $250. This TV, I wanted a TV like this because I have old consoles as well that I like playing occasionally. When I get in the mood for playing, like, I don't know, original Xbox or, Xbox 360. No, not Xbox 360. Original Xbox, PS2, GameCube. I have a GameCube. I gotta get a new GameCube controller because my GameCube controller doesn't work for shit. Anyway, I like playing it on an authentic TV like this. Obviously, Steam Deck case. Bunch of books I got bought during my college days. College days, by the way, are completely over because I have my degree now. It's great. This is a screen thing a friend of mine bought me. That's my Bluetooth speaker. I'm just making sure. Oh, yeah, still in there. Okay. It's a Bluetooth speaker that my dad bought me. This is just some, hold on. This is I think it's a keyboard for the iPad Pro. I want to get myself a new iPad Pro at some point, but what the fuck? This cord is connected to, I think, the desk. So when I get rid of it, I lose all functionality with that, but it's okay. I don't care. This is, I believe, a charger I bought for my bike, and which, by the way, this towel I use for wiping myself off, obviously, when I take a shower. Work clothes. Okay, you can't see the logo, but obviously you can see the logo there. Bike. Like I said, I got a sweep and mop, but this is my bike. I like to take this out for a ride occasionally. But of course it's snowing right now, and there's too much snow for me to go take this out and ride without falling off. And so I haven't taken it out. I haven't found out why it won't turn on. I've been trying to charge it, but I guess either the charger doesn't work or the battery's dead. I'm guessing the battery is dead, is my guess. So I probably got to get a new battery for this thing. Obviously this is what the battery looks like, but apparently I got to get a new one. Okay. So last time housing was here, or the last person who was in housing, they don't show up much anymore. Anyway, they told me, why do you have a bunch of... I used to have boxes, right? And these were my console boxes. So the boxes that you would have the console in, I used to have them right here. But then they told me, well, that's too much space being used. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, so they told me to throw everything in the fucking... They tell me to throw everything in here. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Anyway, point being, that's why there's a lot of boxes in here. Some of my consoles are in there too. That's the original Xbox. I think that's the Super Nintendo that I have. A lot of console stuff. For anyone wondering, this Mark was already here when I moved in. See if... Yeah, see, this thing ain't coming off. I'm guessing a fire got started at some point before I moved in, and that's why there's a mark like this, because there was a fire. Anyway, this is the bathroom. Hello, how you doing? Bathroom. I keep dirty clothes in there. I bring them down to the laundry like once every 2 weeks. I have enough clothes that I can wear clothes for 2 weeks and be completely fine. And then I bring back, and this is my bathtub. Ooh. And that mark is because the fucking idiot on the fucking floor above me, in the apartment above me, over flooded something and then caused water to drip here all over my freaking bathroom. And I had to clean that shit, mop that shit up. And I tell you what, I'm not fucking trying to clean that. That's ridiculous. And besides, I don't even think it could be clean. I think I just need to get a replacement, because fucking 410 literally sits there and is like, oh my god, I just overflooded something. I had to go up to her apartment and be like, look, woman, my fucking place is flooding. Stop doing this shit. Bottles, because I bring bottles back. If I didn't already explain that, there you go. I guess people might want me to, look on my PC, be on my PC, okay? Look, we're on the PC. Let's go to Steam. Is this what you want to see? Steam. Look at this. Look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous Steam. Gorgeous Steam. Look at this. Look at this. Fantastic. This is what Steam looks like. I got Tomb Raider. This is one of my more recent games that I acquired, Tomb Raider 4 through 6. Other games that I have are... I just recently got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Of course, I'm not playing it on this PC because this PC runs like ass nowadays. I also got Doom the Dark Ages. Doom 64. But yeah, there you go. There you go. What's over here? cat litter. I use those green bags as trash bags because they cost a lot less than regular trash bags. I mean, come on, guys. Trash bags don't need to fucking cost $10. When you have these bags that are $2.50, they're $2.50. It's ridiculous. Drop the price or fucking get out. Okay. Just some, bags I got. Walmart bag. This is the Christmas bag I got. Got a lot of stuff in here. Toothpaste. Couple of socks, and I forget what that thing. What's that thing? Is that? I think that might be gloves, if I recall. What is this? Oh, this is soothing hydration cream. So, yeah. I do brush. For anyone wondering, that's been part of my issues for years, but I do brush now. I don't brush every night because sometimes I fall asleep before I can freaking get to it, and then I have to wake up for work. But I try to brush every night. Of course, my teeth are already ruined, but a lot of you have already mentioned that, so thank you. Yeah. Okay. Are we done with the apartment tour? It's just basically one room. I was drinking juice, so I think I'm gonna hop off here.